What's up, guys? Welcome back. Amazing RC. Brian here with the Grand Hauler. As you can see, I have progressed pretty good into the build. I am liking this. I love this profile. I can't wait to actually get this out running around, sounding all good. And sounding good it does. But I've run into a small issue. Now, I did post a short video on the Shorts platform, but I chose to do a longer video because I want to ask more people out there. Now, my buddy Steve, Shen RC, he did send me a link, but I just, for some reason, didn't get it. So I'm hoping that he'll hit me with a link in this video as well. Here's my issue. When I had the regular ESC in it, my RC6GS worked perfectly fine. Since I put the MFC-01 in this entire thing, and I've got it most of the way hooked up, I don't have the, the lights in it. I don't think that would matter. But basically what's happening now is I'm not getting all of my functions, or even some of my basic functions like steering. It'll turn the turn signals on. You can audibly hear the turn signals, but you can't get it to actually turn. You can get it to sound like it's driving, but I believe that my forward is backwards. Now, in the book, it does show you how to program, the vehicle. And I tried a few different ways, but it's come to a point now where it's like, I don't want to keep messing with it too much because I feel like I'm going to mess it up, So I figured I'd post this video, show you guys what I've got, and hopefully some of my Tamiya fam out there will hook me up and give me some info. Like I said before, once I had this hooked up with just the regular ESC, it worked perfectly fine. However, it does work. That's cool. So, as you can see, when I turn, I don't know if you can hear that, but my turn signals are on. Just I'm not getting any steering from the front. Now before, like I said, when I had it on the regular ESC, my wheels steer, I had it running around the house. I was having a good old time before any of this was even on here. As far as forward and backwards is forward. I wonder if my gears will change. Let's try to switch some gears here. Yeah, I can hear it switching gears. So the gears, that sound works perfectly fine. But that was in reverse. If I hit forward, you hear the backup lights. Now I'm actually pulling like I'm going forward. Now I can switch the motor, but I don't think that's going to swap the sound. Let's switch the motor and see if for some crazy reason that changes anything. So now I hit forward, it's going to want to go backwards. Well, that works. I guess if I were to do, pull the trigger normal, at least backwards is going with the sound, the correct sound. And I push forward, and we're going forward. Let's run through some gears just for fun here. Let's throw it up on some tape. We're good enough? Okay, so here's some gears. That's first gear. Second gear, you can hear it switch. Third gear, you can hear it switch. So the gears themselves, they work. Got that hooked up. See, I don't think that was the right sound. See, this should make a sound too. I'm assuming. I don't know. There's a little switch in here, and that should be making a sound too. As you can tell, I don't have it working right. Now, I know on some... Let me turn this down so I'm not screaming at you. I know on some of these transmitters, I know people keep mentioning the Futaba. I know on some of these transmitters, you can... Let me turn it off. you can you like have your, you know, like let's say your steering function will be one thing, then you can hit a switch and your steering function will be something else. It's almost like using, you know, your trim. People keep mentioning their trim. I looked on RadioLink on my manual for the RC6GS. I didn't see anything on there. I did look for some videos, and there are plenty of videos out there. So, you know, thank you to you guys out there that did watch the short video and tell me, yes, you know, I've seen people using a regular pistol grip transmitter. There are a few videos out there with people using one of these. However, those videos, they're not using an MFC-01. They're just running it like I did earlier, which is basically on a regular ESC. And it worked perfectly fine. But I have this killer system here. Before I start hiding wires and making it all sexy, I want to make sure I've got this thing running right, you know, while I have it still exploded. I'm not even going to try to paint this until I get this MFC-01 working. Now, if I've got to get a dual stick, I'll get a dual stick. You know, I'll save my little pennies up and go ahead and get one. I mean, I've got a Unimog sitting under this table. I have Busy. Busy is no problem. And I've got other Hot Wheels that I need to build, which I'll tell you about one of them here in just a minute. But guys, if any of you guys out there know of a video or some instructions on, you know, using one of these pistol grip transmitters with a sound system, with an MFC-01, hit your boy up in the comment section, because I spent about 3 hours on it. I programmed it here, programmed it there. Now, I did not do any of the little trimmy trims, because one of them's for the vibration, and I have that unplugged. That will shake this table apart. The little vibration thing in here is nuts. People all the time, the pros, none of them use it, but I have to try it. It has to shake my stuff to bits before I unplug it. But while I was trying to test things out, it was shaking my table to bits. It was crazy what that thing was doing. But like I said, hit me up in the comment section, guys. If you guys know anybody, any of your people, if you know what I'm doing or what I'm not doing, let me know before I go have to spend a bunch of money on one of those, you know, double stick transmitters. Hot Wheels news. I've got my Bug is in paint right now, but this my homeboy Jason's build, RC Recreation. This is gonna be cool, man. This is my most ambitious build yet on a Hot Wheels car. I'm very excited to do it. This is getting stripped, it's getting painted, it's getting dropped, it's getting chromes, it's getting everything you possibly do. Even correct color paint. This is going to be a bad car when it's done. And a custom display. I'm going to throw it in a display too. So it's going to get the big... See? It doesn't fall apart. Isn't that awesome? It's going to get the big sexy display. Quality stuff, right? Boom, with the big nameplate and all that. I can't wait, man. I'm going to get started on this as soon as I get my Bug done, because I got to get that on for sale. It doesn't make money unless you're actually selling it. So, almost done with that. I'll have a video on the Bug too, because I did some serious work to that car to get it where it's at right now. So, I'll have a whole video on that, probably the next video, but this is very important to me. This is one of the most insane, if not the most insane RC build I've ever done. Like I always tell you guys, this is like a model that just happens to be an RC car. And it's very important to me. RC often hooked me up with this, so I really want to get this thing to where I can paint it and show some skills. But I got to fix the SpaghettiOs first. So, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you guys know anything about this, or know anybody that does, hit your boy up. Got Hot Wheels, cool stuff coming. Until next time, guys, it's Brian, Amazing RC. We'll get you guys another cool video very, very soon.